Hello, Joy Olson here of Blockbuster Fundraising. As many of you know, I absolutely love Bloomerang. I think they do such just an exemplary job of bringing development directors and nonprofits great information and great blogs, and also software. But I read this article by Robin Cabral on the Bloomerang blog, and it's how to find new major donors for your organization using an inside-out prospecting approach. Maybe it's like reverse engineering. But I thought it was wonderful, and she had 10 tips, and I know that major donors are always so important to we development directors. I mean, it's an important goal each and every year. So we start out by talking about new donors, because soliciting new donors, much like growing your major gift portfolios and upgrading your mid-level donors to give more, it should also start with those you already know. Prospects can be hiding in plain sight, Robin says, and it is after you've culled through your existing list that you should then utilize proven strategies to find major donors elsewhere. Now that sounds extremely efficient, and that's why I love this for you. And so let's talk about these best practices, inside out approach from Robin. Okay, step 1, she says, approach your current donors first. Cultivating prospective donors costs your organization in time and money. So complete searches in-house with your current donor list, because that's what makes sense. It reduces the opportunity costs associated with the cultivation process. You already share a relationship with your existing donors, so why not focus on the people to whom you already have access? And referrals by a current major donor also fall into this category. That's a wonderful opportunity, a referral like that. And even if that referral candidate has not yet given. All right, step number 2, capture the benefits of shared belief, because those who share your vision have already expressed interest by contributing. They have demonstrated that they believe in your cause by agreeing to support you. So review your donor files right now to evaluate the giving history of your donors and identify those loyal, faithful donors that are there time and time again. Recency of a gift is an important consideration also right here. Targeting donors who have given within the last 12 months is the best rule of thumb. This targeting puts the efforts into those donors who are interested now. They're interested now. Cumulative giving is also a positive attribute to look for in these donors. Those who give frequently may be the most receptive. And step number 3, explore the giving potential of your mid-level donors. Really, mid-level donors. You already have the relationship and shared vision. An analysis of past giving will show recent consistent gifts. The next step is to develop a strategy to understand these mid-level donors. A significant portion of major gift donors start at the bottom of the pyramid. Let me repeat that. A significant portion of major gift donors start at the bottom of the pyramid. You got to be out there looking. Check out your mid-level donors. Volunteers, event attendees, annual fund donors, or people with whom you have engaged on some level through your emails and newsletters are often great candidates to move up the pyramid. You know about that. Moves management. They just need to get some personal attention from you right now to motivate them. So visit these candidates and find out what they're interested in about your cause. What's driving them to attend your event or make a gift? Ask these candidates questions. What impact they would like their contributions to make. It's your job. It's your job to take this knowledge from them that they give you and match their passions with your organization's project and programs. So determine who has the potential to give more, give again, or give to a new project. Okay? Step number 4, narrow down top-tier donors to a small select group. Slim down your focus to the top 2 to 3% of donors from the tip of the donor pyramid. Always leave resources available to invest time in these relationships. It's worth it. It's worth it to put some effort into those with the deepest pockets. You know that. But be sure to prioritize the most likely yes candidates. Step number 5, consider financial capacity. I know you do. I know you do this. Whether it is existing donors or new prospects, if their beliefs align with your cause, then the next step is to determine the wealth factor. You need to consider whether the donors can give more. Capacity does not necessarily mean generosity. But if you start with belief first, they believe in you, you have a better chance of reaching that financial ability when you combine those two. Although, keep in mind that someone who has not expressed any interest, despite excess financial capacity, is really not worth your valuable time. And I know that's hard for a lot of development directors, because you know someone has tremendous capacity. And maybe if you could just make a presentation in some way to capture their interest. But you know what? 9 times out of 10, it's not going to happen. If the interest isn't there, if they haven't expressed the interest, stick with your peeps that have interest. All right. Step number 6. Turn your efforts outward for new prospects when you have only exhausted your internal potential. Get that? Again, the focus should initially be on cultivating, stewarding, and managing your current portfolio before chasing new prospects. However, some resources should still be expended to target new prospects. We know that. And sometimes we hate the return on investment for acquisition, but you have to do it. And the strategies outlined next should be employed on those new donors, that acquisition. And here it is, step number 7. Find donors who support related causes. Seek out nonprofits similar to your organization and mission. This strategy is a good way to find donors who may believe in your cause. Conduct prospect research to find annual reports from similar nonprofits. These reports can provide information about other major donors, such as names and their level of giving. Many prospects focus their gifts on particular causes. They often do, and they may be willing to expand their giving to your like cause. Good thought. Step number 8, leverage your donors' relationships with other potential donors. Capitalize on your informal networks to find others who might be interested in your organization. Many of your major gift donors are actively involved in the community. Most of them are, and they serve on various foundation and corporation boards. They likely have wealthy connections with both the capacity and the willingness to give. Serving as a board member is usually just a really good way of finding a great connection, okay? And it's a good way of indication of wealth too. So a board member of a foundation may not necessarily be wealthy, but even these people make good prospects because they often have an affinity for nonprofits, and their network of other connections is intense. And they also understand the importance of charitable giving. Very important. Word of mouth identification is an excellent source of finding new prospects. Existing contacts will often open the door to their wealthier friends. I was a stockbroker, when I started my career. And that's not necessarily true with their money. They won't talk about their stockbroker, but they will talk about their charitable giving because they care about the cause. They love doing good. So they will tell you about their friends and how to make the connection if they feel that they have real interest in your vision and mission. Okay, step number 9, seek out opportunities for interacting with potential donors. Okay, events can be, of course, an excellent opportunity to make contacts and develop relationships with your new prospects. Some organizations may host opening nights or hold another special event. Other organizations may come in contact with new prospects for multiple reasons, such as schools with a new philanthropic family or hospitals with a new committee member. So pay attention to these options, whether it is a one-time event or an opportunity for ongoing interactions. Have representation at such events. Get out there. Prepare ahead of time by finding out who will be in attendance. Make a note of new members of a particular nonprofit. They provide a good chance to find potential candidates for your fundraising campaigns. And finally, step number 10, focus attention on women. Statistics have shown that more than half of the capital in the United States is held by women. Females often drive the gift-giving decisions in many families, and women are also believed to be more generous than men. Studies have shown that they give more than twice as much as their male counterparts in the same exact circumstances. So leverage this information and target the female gender in your search for new prospects. Hey, these 10 best practices have proven that these strategies work. So invest your time and resources wisely, and you will see successful results from your prospecting process. So thank you, Robin Cabral. Thank you, Bloomerang. Joy Olson here, Blockbuster Fundraising, saying we try to provide fundraising inspiration, always fundraising inspiration right around the corner. That's our vision, that's our mission. JoyOlsonGroup.com and BlockbusterFundraising.com. A lot more information, and we have over 300 free fundraising video tips on our YouTube channel. We're live every Tuesday, 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Hope to see you there. And best luck and best practices with your major gift prospecting. Okay, bye-bye. Thanks.